Hey, check this out. Got a brake. Oh yeah. Look at this. There's a trail through here, a little path. See it all the way through here. It's a traveling path. It's coming right through here. So that's a definite marker. See, I'm coming out. Okay. Still tracking the path. All right. Okay. Hey, it's me, Dan. I'm back. I know it's been a couple months, but I'm back. I needed to take a break. I had to get a lot of things taken care of. So I'm back doing the research again. Really heavy into it right now, as you can just see. There's a break. There's a trail comes through here. I believe this is one of the trails one of these squatches up here is traveling through. See, this morning we were tracking. I got some things to show you. Me and Garner, we've been tracking all morning. And about 30 minutes ago, we're getting a breeze up here. It's going kind of like on and off, on and off. Anyhow, I'm really on my tracking today, and I'll show you what I found so far. But anyway, about 30 minutes ago, we were down here in the bottom of this gully, and all of a sudden I heard movement. And right to our right, all of a sudden the breeze quit. No foliage is moving. Everything's still set still. One little area up in here, right to my right, started moving. And I could see some trees kind of moving around. Next thing I know, I see a dark object. And it's not a bear, because it ain't hanging in no tree, not coming down from no tree, and it's not on all fours. This thing was standing upright, and it was dark in color. Anyway, I could see, and I said, oh, what the hell? And I looked, then I moved to my left, and I seen it dart across. It went over here somewhere, and the truth be told, I think it's still there. But check this out. This was one of the traveling pathways. It comes up right up through there. Show them, Gar. A little path right up through there, comes through here. Follow me. Now check this out. Let me tell you something. Got a big pile of squatch dung. Maybe this pile is big. Look at this. Look at that. A lot of pine nuts. Vegetation. I'll show you something else. I don't fall down here. It was bedding right up in here. Right here. It's a bedding area. It was laying up right up in here. So check this out. Be careful, these pine needles, man, they'll fall right on your butt. Another bedding area. Right here. Right in through here. See it? You see where it was laying down at. Check this out. It's like it was down like this. It's like an arm was laying over here. And It was like an arm laying here. Wait, get a better view. If you see what I'm talking about. See the silhouette? Look at this. It's like an arm is here. And you could just see it. And check this out. Pointer stick. Look at the size of this fucking pile. This guy's huge. This guy's frickin' huge. Boy, if a human being crap like that, you'd be hurting for a month. Okay. Now, we're gonna start being on the move again. Bears been moving around. I picked up quite a bit of bear tracks, female with a cub. Looked like 1 or 2 cubs. Some canine, so mainly means coyote. The predators are out. But I'll tell you what I saw about 30 minutes ago, I wished I had the damn camera out. You know, we were just taking a rest. Started coming up this hill here, and I noticed a tree break. And as I just showed you, there's a trail, there's a path comes right through it, right past the tree break, comes right on down. And like I told you, there's a bedding spot there. Obviously they're sleeping there. And the one down here, and the 2 piles, and the 2 huge piles. This guy's big. This guy's big. I wouldn't want to come across him. It's still pretty quiet here. When I got movement, and actually the movement was coming to our left, and then it moved to the right. But then I saw it dart in through there, and I'm telling you, I saw it plain as day, man. It was upright as hell, and it was covered in dark hair. Would I make the mistake of identity that's a bear? Hell no. Anybody that knows me knows better than that. I know exactly what the hell I'm doing. I know exactly what the hell I see. No, this thing was standing upright. Look at here. Here's the bottom line. I know what's around here. I'm not out here doing this just for the hell of it. Trust me. I got better things to do with my money if I'm going to spend it. I've been on this quest since 1967. That's one thing I do want to get straight with people. I have been at this since 1967, the same year the Patterson film came out, okay? I got intrigued with it because my dad, at one time, was a guide. And he has been a guide, even a pack guide. Yellowstone Park, as well as Yosemite and other areas in Nevada and Utah. I'm a very avid hunter. Used to be. I don't hunt no more. Gave it up. But this creature here, I do hunt. Not to harm it, not to hurt it. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to imprison it. I don't want anything bug ever happen to it. It belongs in the forest. It always has. Now, something I wanted to clear up. I got some remarks I really didn't like. Of course, we all get those, but that's besides the point. Look at here. This is the first time that I've had some people make comments on me and Garland, saying that that we're out to hoax you. Anybody that knows us and has watched all of our videos, which I do have over 60 videos, we're not even close to hoaxing anybody. Look it, I don't like that crap myself. You know, it's the same with me. In my world, it's the same thing. I don't like a liar. I have no time in my life for a liar. So, you know, I don't like it. Why the hell should I do it to you? No, that's a bunch of bull. Anytime you read comments like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just it's a hater.
You know it, I know it. And besides that, you out there, you know who you are. So quit writing me comments like that. If that's what you need to do, I suggest, why don't you go on a site that's a real hoaxer? You'll have fun, they'll have fun. End of story. Now, the reason I brought that up was it's the last video we put up. Now I'm gonna tell you, that moment when I took off running, that was not staged. That was no damn hoax whatsoever. Besides, what the hell did I hoax you with? Not a damn thing. Reason I took off, I told you during that video that we did get vocalizations that day several times. Something was following us. As a matter of fact, it's just like this morning. I'm tracking. I get to this point. Now, how's this for a hair raiser? Whatever I was tracking started tracking us. How you like that one? But you got to get up a hell of a lot early in the morning and outsmart my ass. Now here's the deal. That day, if you noticed in that film, or excuse me, in that video, periodically I kept looking to my right. There was a reason for it. Because there was an entity, and I do mean a real entity, was in the foliage to my right. And at that day, it was a breeze like it is now. The breeze would come and it would go, and it would come and it would go. I keep my eye on things. See, the main thing around when you do this, you got to be very observant. So, I multitask a lot. I can look at the camera and my eye could be over here. I know I'm looking at you and I see something catches my eye. It's not going to get past me. And that's exactly what happened that day. And of course, we sat there and we filmed for over, we did a video for over 20 minutes. It never left that vicinity, except it moved from here to there. Each time it moved, I caught it because the breeze quit. And then when there's no breeze, when nothing's moving, no foliage is moving, all of a sudden you see one little area moving like hell, I'm telling you, something's in there. Now, I did see a dark black silhouette that was going from here to there to there. When it got to this one point, that is in fact when I took off and on the run. What I was trying to do, because it took off in this direction. What I was trying to do, when you saw me take off in this direction, I was trying to outflank it. Hopefully I would have got a full glimpse. It was too fast. They're just too damn fast. It got ahead of me. So I wanted to clear that up. Now that that's out of the way, now that you saw this, I'm telling you, this guy down here is a big SOB. I'm telling you right now, big SOB. The tallest one that we know of so far up here in this part of the Sierras is a 9-footer and pretty close to 1,000 pounds. Big boy. So, you know what? I got some more things we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you whatever I can right now. I know you've been waiting. I've been waiting for months, and I'm sorry about that, but there's some things I got to do to get done, get some time, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to grab this. Excuse me, Laura. Oh, shit. Okay. And my friends, we're going to start doing some traveling. So, I want you to follow, come along with us. And as you can tell, here's the other bedding area. And gonna go right in the thickets. Oh, something else I wanted to say. Just come along with me. We're all good. Take you for a little trip with us.
I got it. You're good.
Yeah. You know, there was somebody else. There was somebody else, you know. I get one of these haters that make comments on my videos, and he says, you know, Dan, I know you're kind. He says you probably drive a vehicle up to a mountain road, get out, walk about 12 feet in the woods, and you're all out of breath. Let me tell you something. I wish I could meet you in person, because you couldn't out hike me on one of my worst days and one of your best days. Nor could you do what I do on any of my worst days and your best days. Does this look like I just walked into the forest? Dude, I'll get in here and scurvy you around like a cockroach. I really don't care. I got a little bit of turn here, G. You know? Go ahead and go in front of me. I'll be right behind you, buddy. I climb over that way. When you get up that clearing, once you give them a scan, and I'll be right behind you. Okay, got her. Hell, I'm at the spot up here. That little rascal was up here. He came across over through here. That's really I've seen that clearing. Went right over through there. As you can see, you know damn good and well I had to see something. Even from down there, he still got his shot between the clearing, and it went on through there. Right now it's pretty stinking quiet. Whew! Yeah. Come on with me. Let's take a walk. Why don't you give me another scan right down there, Gar? Funny thing about Squatch. Everybody always asks that big question. Why is it nobody can get a clear shot? Why is that? Well, simple answer. If you're hiding from somebody and you're trying to be totally evasive, what are you gonna do? You're gonna pop your head out and say, hey, I'm right here. Hell no, you're not. Let me tell you something. You gotta realize this. This species has been here for a hell of a long time. Thousands of years. A long time. And you don't think in all that time period, and especially when he's coexisting with us, and you don't think that he knows humans very well? Oh, you bet he knows us. He knows how dangerous we could be. He also knows that we have, sometimes some of us have a bad habit about wrecking the environment. That's another thing you got to understand about Squatch. One thing the Indians do believe about Squatch is that he's the protector of the environment, the protector of Mother Earth. And I got to go along with it, because I have been in situations, in one particular situation, me and Garland, where loggers came in an area they should have just not even been in. We had a small group of 3 of them, and we were really working with this group for at least, I'd say 3 or 4 months. And